Hello everyone. Today, YouTube, everything about YouTube today. Okay, so I'm quite excited to talk to you about opportunities. Exclusively today's session is dedicated to YouTube. I'm really glad that all of you joined, and thank you so much for tuning in time. We'll jump into the topic, and you so much of things to discuss. I'm so excited. The reason, why? Whenever we discuss a business, usually people say, oh, I had to make a website, right? Oh, I need to learn about this, right? And oh, you think should I record an e-commerce solutions and I need a logistic arrangement? Lot of excuses or lot of problems, lot of challenges people will come back and say to us. But today you don't have nothing that you just need to be ready to do something. Maybe at 30. I mean, I will not ask you to work 4 or 5 hours a day to make $100. Okay, just 30 minutes to 1 hour you work, and we will show you a method. You can make $100, $500, and $1,000. That's the session today. Okay, I want you to take a pen and paper today because so many new terminologies, so many new methods, and so much of information from various experts which we gathered, and I'm going to share with you that. Okay, so please be ready. I think I'll take you to with a PowerPoint as usual. And I want you to take a pen and paper meanwhile. I want your 100% attention today, please. No distraction. I want you to completely focus. Okay, completely focus. Now, you know what focus means? Absence of distractions. Right? I want you to focus today because 2-3 days of a content, 2 full days or 2-3 full days, if I'm supposed to do a workshop, I'll be able to share this much information. My colleague has done a fantastic job, Tanya and Raviva, so compiling it and making 200 minutes. But I told them that's just too much of information. I said, don't worry, they'll understand. Okay, and because it's important, but many people I know, you're not attending entire 100 days. You're just come couple of days, you'll be able to attend, and you don't have a time, 3 to 4 hours time to work on it. Okay, you have 30 minutes time, you have 20 minutes time, even a week, 2 hours time. If you use these strategies, you'll be able to make $100 to $500 and $1,000, and a lot of examples are there. Many people are making, and so many of your neighbors and friends, many of our acquaintances are making money with this system. So I want you to have away from all the distractions. This 21st century, very easy to get distracted. You have phone calls, you have WhatsApp, and you have other social media communication, you have commercial TV communications, all the thing is there. So please focus another 100 minutes. It's going to change your life if you understand the methods, if you understand the strategies. I'm so eager and excited to share with you the 2 more strategies today, which is instantly people can implement and can make money. It's not like other opportunities. Now, whenever we say you wait for a strategy to implement 180 days to rank in a Google first page, but here, nothing. Within a month, within a week, you want to start off? Done. Okay, that's a model we are going to discuss about to everyone. So I'm excited about it. Hope all of you have a pen and paper. You're ready with this, right? Okay, I'll go take by slide and point by point. And many of the points will be quite new to you. I know all of you are familiar with YouTube, but the terminologies, which I'm talking about, completely, very money-making point of view. That's not you're watching and enjoying an entertainment purpose or a learning purpose. We are talking about how you make money on it. Okay. Now, we will take you to the slide part. Okay. I believe all of you can see me as well as the PowerPoint presentation nearby, right? So as we discussed today, we are going to discuss completely about YouTube. Everything about YouTube. Nothing else today we are discussing. Like sometimes we discuss the e-commerce as well as affiliate program. We talk about SEO and social media. Today, completely on a YouTube, how a person can make money from YouTube. That's an agenda. Okay. So now, when we say how it is all started, okay. So this is an incident I would like to share with you. This is my daughter's, and my daughter's favorite video is Dudu Shack. Okay, and she watches this over and over and again and again. And my wife asked me about, did you ever notice the number of views about this video has it? It was quite surprising for me to see the number of views of these videos, and it's in the billions, not in millions. Because we notice sometimes millions of views comes up, or once in a while some 1 or 2 billion views, like Gangnam Shot, like will be there. But this video was quite very eye-opening. That my wife questions to me, did you ever notice this number of views of these videos? So she's keep watching around. now lot many videos of the same, different kinds of videos of the same, like a to-do shack. Okay, so almost the same content. So that's exactly the point I would like to discuss with you today. Okay, so we'll look at this one, then we'll come back here on the business point of view. So now this one, when you look at it, it's a simple channel. There's nobody's face. There's some version has the two kids is dancing. So most of the time it's animation. Most of the time it's informatics. That's it. Okay. Now how to work on? So when you look at this baby shark video, so one of the things has a 5.9 billion views, and someone's have 1.5 billion views, and there's another video of that 1.356 billion views, and same channel this has a 240 million views, 101 million views, another one has a 74 million views, and it's a 71 million views, and same kind of a channel, with a few content changes. It has a 32 million views and 23 million views and 7.2 million views, and I found around 11. Because the 11 is, SEO 101, we work on 11 videos. So I stuck with that 11, but actually I did not stop. There are so many other versions of this video, 100 plus views. Okay, so this, when you look at it, is one video has 11 different versions and had a point of 9 billion views. Okay, one video, which is maybe made with less than maybe $300 or something. That's the maximum a person would have spent, and it is making that kind of a view. So this is all the thing we started here. Okay, so when you look at it, I want you to have this. When you look at it, all the views, you can see millions and billions of views. So it is already there in the YouTube. I want you to go and check it today. This view. If then entire my strategy works. I cracked how, with a friend of mine, how this video is ranking, how this video is getting ranked. There's a reason for it. I'll discuss with you. Okay. Now, first of all, we'll come back to these videos after we discuss the strategies. Okay, because this incident today, all of us has this session. All of us, I'm excited to start this part, YouTube part, and my friend and my wife and my daughter is the reason for today's session. Okay, so if you like it, you should thank them for this session today, because she was keep watching this video, and my wife put me the notice. It is this, and I shared with one of the SEO expert and a technical, technocrat. Hey, you know that. So we cracked how this kind of a view you can get for one single video in a multiple way. So that's the point. So note down this point. Okay, don't forget. I'll bring back to this as a result of this one after discussing the two important strategies. Now, of course, all of you like watching. We spend a lot of time, and we also spend, many other people taking videos. I personally don't like it, which I speak to you later. So one of the reasons I did not start a business, especially one of the strategies today, I'm not asking you to anyone to go to the online show, talk about something, or talk about cookery, or talk about recipes, nothing. Faceless channel, that's what I'm talking about, because I personally, I'm not a person to be on a video. This is because my organizational demand, after a very, tough decision I've taken to come and do a webinars on YouTube. Okay. Now, it is, some people has a passion, some people has a hobby, some people, very, very, very much interested, and some people also take as a profession based on the skill they have. Now, that's not the part we discussed today, because that's not important according to me. Because I'm not asking you to go and edit. I'm not going to ask you to shoot. I'm not going to ask you to speak on it, nothing. Okay, so this is irrespective of that, how you make money. That's the point. Now, how do you make money from YouTube? That's the first thing all of you should understand. But here we are talking about without being a YouTuber. So all of you are there in the various kind of a social media. And you are there on Instagram, you are there on Facebook, you are there in LinkedIn, you are there in Pinterest and YouTube, and you are there in all the things. But now I'm a YouTube person, not because of the, any other reason, because you know that I like an SEO. I like part of an SEO, Google. YouTube is a Google product and rank faster. I always use YouTube for a syndication purpose and ranking for a shortcut method to Google ranking. Another reason we all should love is actually, there is a magic button is there for a YouTube. You know what is that magic button? Now, that's that M button. No other social media, Instagram or a YouTube or a Pinterest, no other major social media does not have this M button. That's called monetization. No other social media sharing money with you. You're spending 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours on a social media of various platforms, none of them paying you money. But YouTube share the revenue with you, approximately 45% is with you. Okay, so this the main advantage we have it for YouTube. Now here is what are the points we are going to discuss today. How to create a fully automated, faceless YouTube channel that make a passive income. Okay, that's a point today. Now, fully automated. That's the reason I started. Normally, I tell you any business strategy, 4 to 6 hours of work a day, or a weekly 15 hours. Today, I said 30 minutes of work a day, because you just supervise it, just apply some of your brain and take it out. That's easy. So fully automated and faceless YouTube channel. Faceless means you're not showing your face. Okay, so that's one is. And you have passive income. You are not doing much work, you make money. You're not $100, $200, $300, $1,000. My friend who cracked this idea, he made last month alone $100,000. And one video alone. There are another videos of $73,000, another video of $53,000. That's the reason I'm excited about you to start doing this one. Now, make money from YouTube without being a YouTuber. That's what exactly many people are dreaming, including me. Okay, and how to run a YouTube channel that getting millions of views and making thousands of dollars. You know that is many other people struggle to rank in a YouTube, to get a views and subscriptions, and it's too hard. It's not easy. You know that is. You might have made a video to reach out to 300, 500, even 1,000. 1,000 is the minimum to start monetizing. It's quite tough. Even my colleagues, last 1 week, I have been telling, hey, reach 1,000. Even after we are 100, 125 people working, it's not reaching 1,000, right? I think today morning when I asked you how much you reach, they're not reaching 1,000. So it's too hard for a person to get even to the few views or thousands. Then how you make millions of views? That's a secret. Then if you pay attention, if you would like to know, if you understand today, this is an amazing. One of the reasons I told you today, this will not be recorded and there. This was live. Is deserved to understand this one. Okay, so this you get the best out of my last 7 days of program. Now, how do you find a right niche for your YouTube channel? That's another important part, which is come back to the strategy when we're discussing about niche is a very, very important. As you know, we discussed about the niche, strategy number 2 or 3. So those who are not attended, I request you to go back and understand about it, about the niche, or talk to the mentors and understand it's important today for about a niche part. Now, without involving technical aspects, this is a very important aspect. Okay, now because when I did a diploma in filmmaking, everything I liked it except that editing part. Even you ask me today to edit a video, I don't like it. It's too hardworking, too time-consuming, too irritating. You're not happy instantly unless you are, you have passionate about it. I don't like it, and it's too time-consuming. That's the biggest reason. So recently, for my daughter, actually, I compiled her a lot of videos, and I brought the Google virtual reality to my house. I brought the tiger and fish, and brought it and wanted to show her. I edited. Entire night took for me to edit and send to her. Okay. So showing the virtual reality mixing with her toys to send it. So it is even, recently, 10 years ago I tried, when I did a diploma in filmmaking time I tried, now recently I tried. I don't like it. So I believe there are many people like me saying, they don't like to be involved in the technical aspects. There are also many other people, they know how to automate. So as you know that during the 100 days, we are always talking about, we discussed about the automated business model a couple of days ago. Now, everything automation, majority of the business we are talking about is automation, including YouTube channel, which we automated. Okay. Now, there are a few things like a technical aspect. I'm not boring you, so click-through rate, etc. And there are a few things everybody is worried about regulations because many of you create a channel and YouTube take out this immediately because the copyright issues, even other regulatory aspects also there. Now, this copyright issue, how we overcome, that we are discussing about today. And we are talking about legal, legitimate way. Okay. Now, another important thing is, as we know, flipping, we discussed about as a strategy last, I think, to strategy number 6 or 5, a couple of days ago. So flipping of your YouTube channel also concept. And that's an amazing thing because it's a YouTube channel is a digital asset which continuously pay you. Okay, that's important. Now, when you look at the benefits, what are the benefits we are going to get from this one? One is You don't need to create a product or a service when you're doing a YouTube business compared to e-commerce or a dropship or a drop service or a social media agency or a consultant. You don't have to create any product or service, right? Like an e-commerce or an affiliate. And you don't deal with the customers. You're not meeting any customers. They come and watch and go, right? You make money. There is no complaints on it or a deal with them, nothing. And you don't record any staff. You don't record a company. You don't record nothing. You can do yourself. You don't want to deal with anyone for that aspect. And you also do not have a problem of a refund and chargeback and warranty and guarantee issue. It is not working, nothing. Okay, this is easy. And you don't have to talk on or anything. You have to sell it. Many people say, even this online selling is hard. Okay, then do YouTube. That's what a point. Okay, now a lot of email sending, no ad running, not required for a YouTube market. It's truly a passive income. That's what exactly we are going to discuss, and automation. These are 2 points we are going to discuss today. And as I mentioned, it is an asset. I'm not talking about you're doing a short-term period. Of course, you can start this today and tomorrow, but I'm talking about make an asset and which continuously pay you on a daily revenue. This is enough for you to survive. Even you make, if you want to make $1,000, this IDM champion $1,000. I'm recommending this method for you to implement this as well. Okay. Now, there's no upfront big cost. All of you have a computer or a mobile. You have it to shoot it if you want to do shooting that. But I'm not talking about that as well. Okay. So you don't require a huge investment like in a website setup. Nothing. Okay. And of course, this gives you, because when I talk to the people and I say you 4 hours only working, you 8 hours you're working in office. People say it's too hard 4 hours working. But here there's a time and money to get on this one. So these are the things we are going to discuss today, and these are the benefit you are going to get it. Now, before we jump into the strategy number 1 and 2, there's a few things that fundamentally we need to understand. So that exactly we are doing now. Now, when you look at it is, to what kind of a content are we talking about? We have 60,000 years. We need to be there for a person to watch entire YouTube. That many contents are there, and every day 1 billion hours is spent on and watched on YouTube. So that means the popularity is there now. When you look at the first video in 2005, the co-founder of the YouTube, Javed Karim, is taken. That's the first video, and today you look at it as so continuously. Every second new videos coming. And billions of videos people are watching on it. Now, every day, when you look at it, the number of videos uploaded there, and it's amazing on it. Okay, so the growth of a YouTube is because of the connectivity, because of the devices. I don't have to tell you, all of you know the importance of that one, right? Now we are approximately 2 billion users and doing it. Okay, and YouTube made last year around $15 billion is the revenue there. And the good thing is, 45% of their income they actually share with the content creators. Okay, and you also should. This is a point all of you remember. It's the work. If you know the keyword research, SEO aspect we discussed, keyword aspect we discussed. So YouTube is also an important aspect. Like you have to look like a search engine. Many of the people comes and search. You can say it is the largest search engine after Google. It's bigger than Bing, Yahoo, and Ask combined together. And it's growing its popularity across the globe. But when you look at it, before we go at how the YouTube started, it started as a dating website. No one was using it, and it's failed miserably. So this is actually digital entrepreneurs you should look into. So they failed in that business, but they made us a $1 billion company. How? Because the vision they carried, because they did not give up. So if you don't give up, actually you'll not be failing. That's one of the major things to everyone I used to say. So don't give up in 6 months or 1 year time. So online business, like any other business, you need a continuous effort. Because of their vision, they continue today become the $1 billion company. So who brought this idea to the world? So 3 PayPal employees, when they're working in the PayPal, as a part-time, they started this business. Okay, so and the 3 youngsters, they made revolution here, right? And they were continued as a part-time job or part-time work done. And it started as a dating site. It started on 14th of February as a Valentine's Day. It started in 2005, and it's based in California. Okay, now this is the background of the YouTube. Now we come back here. Now one thing I just wanted to clarify here. So all of you know, those who are already attended earlier session, those who already know me. Most of the strategies I used to explain to you, with either I implemented or my clients implemented, or I worked with the strategies. or which strategies many of my the people who are associated with me implemented. But today the strategies which I discussed is slightly different. Okay, so now what are the things? So many of the strategies I don't know it's applied. Now, for example, when last time when I spoke to you, how I made this, everything has a different strategy, right? So in the holiday packages, 2.5 million holiday packages versus B2B, and email marketing was the strategy. Then we did a loyalty reward program. I used as a B2B because the B2B business model and a USP being the first was the reason for a success on it. Okay. But of course, my affiliate marketing, email marketing, and channel marketing works very well. So this is the reason success of that project I had. Then B2B portal, electronic gadget. What is the reason? This is actually, it was again a social media and an email marketing. Okay. And the Hyderabadi Pearls, of course, all of you know, because they see just one keyword changed their life, right? So that's where it is. Now, consulting business, which is I worked with email marketing and LinkedIn. So that's why I was able to make $300 per day. Now, when you ask me all this PD, and I'm a big fan of YouTube, as I always say, go to YouTube and learn, because YouTube is part of my life every day. I spend a lot of time on YouTube, whether for learning purpose, entertainment purpose, news purpose, stand-up comedy. That's one of the things I really like it. It's all the things which I spent a lot of time, and I knew around 9 ways of making money through YouTube, but I never did it. Okay. So what is the reason? So that's exactly the reason, combined with the beginning of the story, which I told you about my daughter and wife and my friend, and the reason. This 4 reasons put together, I believe the same thing will be applicable to you in major aspects here. Because you don't like to showing your face and coming and talking on a Facebook. You don't like to involve in the editing, technical aspects, etc. So these are the things usually everyone does it. So here, that's exactly we come up. Okay, so I did not do that. That's one of the major reasons. Okay, so it's online. Even as I mentioned, when I did an editing part is the toughest thing. So the strategies which I'm talking to you today, without even editing. So I want you to do that. It is again, another thing I just want to tell you. This actually, I know some of you are doing a fantastic job. Some of the influencers are doing a great job. And okay, because everybody has their own strength and core competence. So for example, how I look into this editing and you become an influencer, many people ask me, Ashan, why don't you make your workshops online? But none of my workshop last 15, 20 years now, you cannot see on online. Since only this year, because of my chairman asked me to go on a social, and he forced me. That's the reason I started using social media as a platform. Otherwise, I never on a social media, only business purposes I use, right? And you cannot see any of my videos, right? Only the digital mastery time, for the press conference I started putting with my chairman. That's the first time to come back and start doing and showing the face. Now, one other reason is most of the time, even the promotion of this, my colleagues have asked me, can you give me a promo video of mine talking? I said, no. I tried, but I don't like my face on it. That's a fact. Now, so how I look this aspect is, I'll tell you. This was actually, when the lockdown time, I cooked it. When I spent the time and got it at food, I had it. I sent the pictures to my family. My wife was happy because I cooked it finally. My parents were happy. My brothers were happy. They're also saying they did a great job. But my mindset is around 1 or 2 hours I spend, same thing on a mobile app, I get it from Talabad and deliver at home. That's much easier, cheaper, better. Same way, that's an attitude, that's a mindset I have about few things. Same thing like, I know one of the best gifts I give to my wife, and she told me that, and you clean the house, that was the thing. Because I prefer someone else to do this because of time versus money, and I don't enjoy it. Same thing I feel about editing. So that is the reason. Strategy 1 I'm talking about, if you like editing, like this type of stuff, you like it, it's good for you. But I don't recommend if you don't like it, like me. If you don't like editing and uploading yourself, then I don't recommend the strategy, the first strategy which I discussed with you. Second strategy, you don't even do that one. So this combination we will discuss today in detail. Okay. So now before we go to the strategy, I'll give you a few business model aspects. So all of you know YouTube business model. It works on advertisement model. And it's a monetization model. It's a YouTube model. It's usually worked on. Now, so I want you to go to online and understand how it's worked on. YouTube has a different kind of revenue generation model. It's too complicated. It's the one that's when I found it in Google, I thought of keeping here. but not important to you. But all of us is important is how we evaluate our business model, right? I hope all of you remember that day one I spoke to any business, online business. If you wanted to understand, you need to understand only three things. You don't have to go for this complicated method. This is the way world explained to you. And it's a normal person, non-technical person to understand, a person with a less business acumen to understand, it takes time. So that's the reason I would like you to look at this model. Hope all of you remember this slide I showed you on the day one. Any business online you want to understand, this is three things. If you understand, you understand, including YouTube. So strategy, organization, technology. So now here is how the YouTube business model works. So you have someone watch your videos, and you have a content creator, and there is an advertiser. So then they share the revenue. Like advertiser pay to YouTube, YouTube share the revenue of 45% to the content created person. And so this is the method. This is YouTuber's work, which all of you are familiar. Now, based on this one, how we can make money, there's a 9-way, which I'm not focusing much, because if you understand strategy 1 and 2, this is not relevant. Okay, this is hardworking, this is not automation. But if you want to deploy it, it's okay. Many people are making around us this method. I'm not talking about that way. It's hardworking, it's a lot of time, a lot of time consuming, a lot of expenditure, a lot of irritation works, like I told you about the, how do I say, for cleaning and cooking, that's kind of, that's what the feeling it's done. So that's why I don't recommend that. But if you wish to do, you can do that. So one is, the method is advertisement revenue model and earning rewards model as a YouTube partner. And you can also join as a multi-channel network with the YouTube. You can also do merchandising of YouTube, another model. There is another method called sponsorship model. An affiliate, you can promote affiliate program, you can work with YouTube, and subscription fees model. Then there's another interesting model is crowdfunding. This is this one of the things in the coming days, when we discuss with the crowdfunding as how to raise a capital for your business, I'll discuss with you. Now, if you like the YouTube idea, tomorrow you want to expand, this model I'll discuss with you. Rest of the thing, you can Google it and you can do Facebook and go to YouTube itself and tell you how you can merchandising do, how you can reach people. But it's easy, it's available. But what I'm going to talk you to strategy is not there. Okay, so please pay attention. Please pay attention carefully. Okay. Now there is a ancillary products method. There are different things. So we'll come back here now. So the story we started talking about is the Dudu Shark. Now, this point, when this happened, when I noticed this billions of views happening, and now I have a person, I discussed with him about a YouTube algorithm. So YouTube algorithm, we started discussing about it. And it's actually, we had a lockdown time, in the March and April month, a lot of time. So we shared a lot of idea each other about that. We started discussing about it. Then we came out, we noticed one thing with the YouTube algorithm. What is the algorithm talking about? One thing, so as I mentioned, it's a different one type of a video ranking in billions, ranking in millions and billions. This is the point I spoke to you. This is basically possible for everyone, including you, and nobody's face is there. Kind of an animated video, kind of an website. So you can see this one. I don't know you understand this one. Okay, this is the point. This is the strategy I'm talking about to you. Okay, how we can build this kind of thing. Millions of views. I'm not talking about thousands of views. Okay, now how much money they earned with this one? So 15 billion through advertisement, and when they earn the share, Google, actually YouTube owned by Google. So Google share with the content creators. So approximately around 6 billion to 8 billion, they shared with the content creators. So point to be noted, when you Google it, go to Forbes or last year, it showed only 6.19 billion only actually people got it, but the rest of the money people did not get it. They're not properly monetized. That's the reason that 55% again portion went to Google that. So that's another point I'm going to discuss with you. You need to properly monetize to get it. There's $2 billion lost by the approximately $2 billion, right? Okay. Now, one thing is that all of you remember that the words which we discussed during the affiliate program and monetization, like a CPM and RPM, right? CPM is a cost per million. Million is a Latin word for 1,000. Never forget that. So 1,000 views, you get an average of $1 to $10. There's something called RPM, revenue per million. So that's the one exactly that YouTube share with you. So $0.62 usual case. Okay. Now that's approximately 55% of the ad revenue you're sharing with you. Now, when you look at this Baby Shark project, RPM is average of how much they made, $28 million. Okay, with the combined of all these videos. And point to be noted, this video is not belongs to one person, and is never affected with the copyright issues. Okay, so why it is? So that's a thought. Why it is not affected with the copyright issue, and why this coming in, when you type in a to-do shark and a baby shark, it come in the first page. Not 11 come, more than that it comes, and everything has a millions of views. Everything have a thousands of views. So that's a point we are going to discuss about how we can do the same. If they can do this kind of a $28 million business, we can also do the same. And it's the people who have made it. It's not planned way because of the algorithm took them up, right? So how much money YouTubers make per view? I think that's the one point all of you should know. So between 0.01 to 0.03 is a partner through an AdSense people usually make it. So here basically the unit is a CPM. Every 1,000 views, it's cost per million. You get 1,000 views, what money you get it. So point, now when you look at it, it can make around $18 also. Sometimes people make it, sometimes depends upon the niche. So again, in niches play a major role here. So we'll come to that in detail, but not necessary today. You look into. Now, Forbes is estimated for a top talent YouTuber can make $5 for every 1,000 views. So this is what is exactly an average person is making on it. But I'm not taking it as a $5. I'm taking it as a $1 for every. That is enough actually. Okay. How many views do you as YouTuber need to get paid? Okay, when you look at it that way, now you need to reach a balance of 100. That's like a threshold. We need to have that one. Okay, and you also have a 20,000 views to have to reach around that receiver $5. So these are the measurement. You keep it with you when we discuss with the search. I'll give you this material. You need to go out to the numbers, or now itself we note down is always better. But tomorrow, of course, you can download these notes and refer to those one. Okay. And you can also create a YouTube partner program. There's an additional advantage you get it. There's a YouTube partner program. You can go to YouTube and find out and do that one. But I'm going to talk to you about today YouTube algorithm. So that how the videos are ranking and are passively working. Automation is working, and that's what we have to do. Now we did a SEO 101. We know how to rank in Google first page, right? We have 2-3 methods, and we have seen is this ranking. So can we rank that way? Instead of you are sending out the YouTube videos through Facebook and subscribe, please bell icon. It's not very comfortable. Even if somebody is talking to you, some good presentation you're doing, some big political opinion doing, then you'll ask, hey, please subscribe or please bell icon. It's not the way I'm talking about. I'm talking about an algorithm should come to YouTube, and we should do a passive one. Okay, that's a model we are talking about. Now, when you go and study about YouTube algorithm, completely changed in 2018. So that's a point again, and this is when you look at that change is helped a lot, and that method we should be using for this one. Now, earlier it was number of views, number of subscribers, and watch time. Now it is actually different way. Okay, so there are impression plus plays. There are few things on algorithms. I don't want to bore you with the algorithm and technology aspect today, but. On a YouTube, when we are discussing with SEO, search engine optimization, on a search engine ranking process, we'll discuss more about this one. But for your understanding today, how the video rank today, now there are a few other things. Now new videos get more chances to come up, and now often your channels upload on a video, it's important. And how much time people spend on the same platform is important. Session time, it's called session time. The like, dislikes, and shares, and engagement of the customers is also a part of the algorithm influencing. Not interested feedback has an effect. So here, all these points you need to keep in your mind. So these are the things we need to think about the at present YouTube algorithm. Okay. So what people watch, what people don't watch. So okay. Then how much time people spend on that video is also matter. And how quickly video popularity is bringing into important. New video, how often you're uploading it is important. And all the things is the part of your algorithm thinking part. Okay? Algorithm, you need to understand. If you decide to start this one, then you have to spend some more time to understand how the algorithm works. Based on that, you need to work on how your channel, how your views to come up. Okay. Okay. Now, how do you create your YouTube channel? I think all of you know. I just quickly, easily step I'll tell you. You just can, those who don't have a channel can go and create it itself. Create a Google account, which all of you have. Step 2, go to account, create a channel there, and optimize your channel. It's a very easy process, even much easier than the blog you create or any other social media account. And a few things you have to take care, like add profile picture, channel name, discover your channel, verify your event, all the things important. And important is Google AdSense. So to get the money, you need a PayPal and Google AdSense. It's the most important. PayPal is not that important, but PayPal is also become important for an easy purpose, especially you don't have a company, etc. So you need to have a Google AdSense account. That's an important requirement here for you to make money. You need to, I know some of you will not, usually don't get failed to Google AdSense account, but I'll give you a strategy for that. Okay, don't worry. So don't get issue here. Actually, some of the YouTubers are sitting here. You will be looking at and telling, hey, Shan, 1,000 is record, right? And 4,000 hours of watch time is record, right? Don't worry. Strategy number 9 solve all this issue. Okay, so here it is, the Google AdSense. I'll solve that issue with step strategy number 9. Okay. Now, to connect with AdSense, first you need to enable a monetization. That's important. Most of the time, you are not opening that. So open up that monetization. Then, when you wanted to have this to happen, 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers in the 12 months. That means first 12 months you should have done. Previous, actually, that's the right. Not say first 12 months before you getting paid. That's the right word we can use to do that one. Okay. Now, there is one strategy which I'm talking about. The people those who are okay to edit and upload the strategy. But second strategy, mixture of that strategy and mixture of 3 other strategies. So 4 strategies together is the strategy number 9. So I want you to pay attention. That's what I told you about focus. So distractions, please pay. You miss something, you miss so many things. Okay. So please do not walk away from it. If you wanted to walk now to take a glass of water or something, you can take it now. I believe all of you have pen and paper because there are a few things you need to note down. You may ask. I'm quite excited to see in the mastermind group today. I know a lot of things, a lot of questions will be there. And now I'll go a little faster because it's important for me to finish the chapter, 2 strategies. Then we can come back here and discuss on, not an issue. Okay. Now, so now here is download YouTube videos. Without a software, actually you can do. There are different methods you can download and copy the link and upload. I'll leave with you the slide. I put some other tools which can be used to do that one, and edit it the way you want it to and upload. And you need to have a thumbnail and Then you need to have a good title, and I'll give you the tools for all the things in automation time. Okay. And you can start adding advertisement to this one. And there are a few things like I told you about. If your video is more than 10 minutes, you can add a multiple places. You can see in more than 10 minutes is there 3 or 4 ad you can place and you can make more money. And you can also have an ad of 1 to 2 minutes, which gives you more payment. And there are a few secrets, which is you can take it as a, when you're doing strategy number 1, or even otherwise also you already doing a monetization, like take a video for more than 10 minutes always. And you also retention of the high audience is very important. You take that one as well. And you also check the analytics always and find out, use the various tools. I'll introduce you a couple of tools which you can use and make sure that is how it is working. Okay. And check your audience watch time and upload videos at that time. The maximum number of your subscribers and audience is at what time they're watching. So they will give you that's the time you should upload and premiere it. Okay, you can do premiering that time. Now, all these things people know, but everybody's work hard and to get money. Everybody, a lot of effort. They're not happy the way they're getting paid. Of course, there are people getting millions of dollars, and there are extraordinary. But unfortunately, generally, people around us, the people are struggling and getting. So that's the people I think you should use the strategy which I'm going to talk about. Okay. Now, here onwards, I'm going to talk to you how you make money without making a video. You're not making a video of yourself, and you're not buying a video. So how we do it is okay. So what is the simplest way of making money? Not talking about just $100 to $200. Okay, even though we have a $100 champion, $1,000 champion, easy. It is a cakewalk for you. That's the reason I introduce immediately. Then I have a piece of meat. Okay, let the people make $100, $1,000. I don't have a branding problem. No, after 100 days time, who made money? Who did this method? They make money. Okay, so what is the YouTube model here? So when you can add revenue, $1 to $20 per view, and there's an affiliate program you can do additional. And every 1,000 views, you take a $1 to $20, and you can see the money, how you can do a calculation. based on a people watch the videos and advertisement, right? Now, when I'll introduce you one of the tools. Actually, I want you to go and check the Social Blade as a tool. I talked to you about social media a bit later, but Social Blade give you complete idea about a channel, how much money is making, and how many people are watching, and how many advertisements there, etc. Whatever the data you wanted for another channel, you get from Social Blade. Okay, and you get a $1. Now, if the loss, you can take it that way. And some of the video, when you check it, you can see a 61 million views. You can actually see that way. Okay, and if that's the case, you can actually calculate. There's a calculation method also where you can calculate how much they make it. So it is $61,000 for $61 million. You can actually calculate that one. So Social Blade, if you go, that's one of the things you need to go and understand how this is working. And they have a consulting as well. Okay, quite expensive. That's a problem, but you can check it as a free. So many things are free. Analytics is actually free. But you wanted to channel, you have to consult with them. It's quite challenging and quite expensive. So you can do that one. Okay, but you go and check all the tools which you wanted to use it. And so not only is YouTube, you can actually use various other social media profiles as well. And you can also check with other competitors as well. And your social media auditing plus statistics, everything, you can use this one. And one of this, as a YouTuber, you should be looking at this there. Ranking your YouTube videos, you can see some of the things there. You can also find influencers and growing channel tips also they will provide. So Social Blade is one other thing you can have as a tool you can look at and understand to identify a few other channels, because that's one of the strategy I'm coming out. If another website is videos making money, you can also make money. We're using a strategy. You don't record your own video without a copyright issue. We'll discuss about it. Okay. Now, if you have 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers, 8,000 around 1,000 USD per day, there's a strategy you can actually Social Blade give you to make that way. Okay. Now, here I'm going to talk about how do you make an ad revenue without making a video. It's all about the views, right? So I want you to take a pen and paper now. This is a strategy I'm going to discuss about called compilations. So don't forget this name, okay? So compilation is a strategy number one. And compiling videos form of existing videos, okay? From existing video, you can do this one. And point to be noted, it is completely ethical and completely legal. Some of the things it's illegal, but it's not ethical. Some of the things are ethical, some are not legal. But what I'm talking the strategies are legitimate, ethical, and legal. Because most of you fed up something called copyright issue, copy paste issue. Many of the time, YouTube comes and take out your content. So here, what we are talking about is completely ethical and legally you are doing it. So no copyright issue, peace of mind. And I say no, as a many times I told you. So even I'm not even recommend someone selling the product through Facebook without a company registration. According to me, that's not a legal business. So, but hundreds and thousands of people are doing. So something like that, I don't even recommend you. It is not, it's a completely legal, completely ethical, and with YouTube is giving you option for this one. First of all, like a Social Blade, kind of a tools, you go and find out which video has millions of views. That's a step number one. And you can see millions of videos has millions of views. So not one or two. So many video has millions of views. So find out that one. So especially some people, those who don't like taking a video, this is the best method. You need to do this one. And you have a quality camera you want to do, you can do that as your thread. That's a separate. I'm not even you have that method, you can also have it, okay? But I'm focusing on the people who don't want to make a video. You don't want to spend money on it. So that's the method I'm talking about. So here is the strategy. It's a compilation of the Creative Commons. That's a strategy name I'm going to talk about. So refer this one as a strategy, I think number 8. So compilation of the Creative Commons. That's what we are doing. Now, so what is Creative Commons? So write down this name, okay, this two names, compilation and Creative Commons. So Creative Commons area in the YouTube you can find. Yes, you can make money from YouTube without creating any videos. That's number one. So that's the reason you should know what is Creative Commons. So basically, you can republish the existing popular video which are in the Creative Commons areas. So you can republish. That means you can copy. So that's point. Okay. So these are videos which have a license that lets the author share her or his video free of charge with the public. For what? I'll talk to you later. So I'll tell you later why they do. But it is free for us. So you don't have to have any kind of a content. You can actually take other video and re-upload with few editing. You can, like 2 video, you can mix it and upload. 3-4 video, we can mix it and upload. That is possible. Okay. So this is called a Creative Commons. So Creative Commons, how do you find? So like, I told you about affiliate program. People talk about affiliate is a big thing. When you go to the footer of the website, you see affiliate program, right? That's why you're surprised to see Capturevids has, Alibaba has, same thing. You go to YouTube footer and you can see a Creative Commons button. So Creative Commons, you click there. There actually Creative Commons license available to all creators. That means you wanted to create, you can have your own channels, videos to make it. By marking the original video with a Creative Commons license, you are granting the entire YouTube community the right to reuse and edit that video. So we can reuse that video. Okay, that's the point. So be careful. And please understand this one. It is not your copy paste and copyright issues. Okay. Now, what is a Creative Commons area? You can make money from YouTube without creating a video. That's number one. And you can basically republish the existing popular video which are in the Creative Commons area. So you can republish. So already the thing is there. You can republish and make money. That's the point I'm coming out. Okay. So how do you check this video has a Creative Commons attribute license? That's important, right? So you cannot copy any videos. Only that's a Creative Commons license. That's a YouTube grant you. So YouTube has to give you Creative Commons attributions. Then only you can use it. So how do you find that? So you can easy to find out. Go to go to YouTube. For example, I did this live 9 hours best relaxing music classical guitar. So 9 hours of video. Okay. Now, when you look at check license in the description, you can see there Creative Commons attribution license reuse allowed in the YouTube in the license segment. YouTube is done, so you don't have to worry about it. So there's a user mention it is that one. Okay. Now, how you republish this one and how to make money? I'll come to that one. Okay. So what are the steps? Step number 1. Go to the filter below the search bar and search for a Creative Commons license video. So there is a button. I marked it on there. So you go that area and take it as then filter the word using Creative Commons, so that your search result only come out the videos which is reusable. So you don't do mistakes. So when you wanted to download a video and republish it is, you filter this way. So no other video comes in. So all the video which you can reuse it will come up. Hope you are getting it this one. Now then download the video. So you have a usable video, you got it, you can download. And video that downloaded, you copy that link and use the URL like a save from .NET. Like so many tools are there, so many websites are there, paste there. Then mix and match with the clips, it's your own way. Maybe you add another video or the same video cut and paste in there. This I told you, this is an editing part. If you like editing, this strategy works. If you don't like editing, it's okay. But if this is a work, if you can do, it's a fantastic thing. But if you don't like it, wait for my next strategy. So this mix and match you do, then you upload the video into your channel. That's it. Then you monetize it. And of course, you need a thumbnail and publish it. Thumbnail I'll discuss with you a bit later. I'll give you tools also for a thumbnail. So thumbnail is a very important concept. We'll discuss with you, a bit later, because all the tools I made it last, because I want to finish the 2 strategies. Then only you understand the importance of the tools. Because the part of first time, as you know, the first time I'm doing this presentation, so I don't have any control on a time management. So I thought I'll finish the strategies, then we go to tools and other methods. So there is a thumbnail. Once you can use the various tools for a thumbnail and okay. Now, in short, what is this point? All you have to do is search the top 10 videos of uncompilers. Okay, there's a niche is important. I'll come to that niche later. And post to your channel, which your own heading, your own thumbnail, and keywords. Okay, that's the point. Now you taken a video from there with Creative Commons license and compile it. That's the reason I call the strategy name is compile Creative Commons. So don't forget, like a choose your niche, right? Automated business one like that we are using here is Creative Commons is the strategy name. So Creative Commons, you compile that one and upload to that. You're on with thumbnail and title and keyword. Title I'll discuss with you next strategy, because that's more part of our automation I'll discuss with you. So that automatically you get a YouTube views. Okay. Now there are different tools on a Creative Commons area you can use it. One of them is called the Yonto. There's you can go and try that one. It's even to the webinar people uses, and there's a consultation people can use that one. Okay, all of the things. Now, next point is a very important point. Now, when you take this keyword, now when we talk about here we discuss about this step. Before you go and do this one, okay? So this portion, you need to think about the niche, what you wanted. Once you here, you need to, when you filter it, is what exactly you're going to type. So there's a niche is important there. Then only you get a good passive view. Then only you get a more viewed, the view is happening. You need to know which videos I'll be watching. So an important is for a Doodoo Shark. Doodoo Shark exists, right? But Doodoo Shark is doing it. So that exactly I'm talking about. Now here it is Creative Commons area. When you're using, you need to choose a niche. So you need to find out what are the niche you do. Here is, like other passion interests, is not necessary. If you can have, that's absolutely fine. But according to me, don't look it that way. I'm just talking like not you're making your house. I'm talking like a commercial property. You're getting a rent is important, yes or no? And like for example, the top sports highlight, top music sites, top gaming sites, do news stories. And these are the major thing coming. Now, one of the most watched videos, millions of views usually come with the conspiracy theories. There's a mainstream media is not talking about it, but YouTube people allow that to have a conspiracy theories is coming in. Now, there are a few things like a top 10 strongest dogs. When you search, you can see same videos have many, right? And you can see top 10. You can search anything, top 10 location to visit, top 10 beautiful girls, top 10 like that. Anything you search on a top 10, you get a lot of videos in that way. So another thing yesterday, my friend has shown me this one. It's a guitar, and so millions of views, and it is on a guitar itself. You get lots of something. Okay. Now here is the strategy when you're talking about compilation of a Creative Commons. Here, step number 1. Choose the right niche, that's one. And okay. Now, before we go, just try to understand the previous strategy which I discussed with you, has an issue which is you need to edit and upload. Right? So here, you're finding a niche and you're typing in a top 10 videos or this one, and you're finding a video that is, you're making sure it is a Creative Commons area, you don't have a copyright issue, download it, and you mixing that with other videos or changing the posts and uploading back. And using a thumbnail and the keyword and title to get the ranking. So that means automatically your videos also get a viewers. So the challenge here, you need to edit and upload. If you like editing, you are okay to edit. Like I told you an example, which is you like cooking, you like cleaning, but you have to do that one. There is no other option. Or you are okay to do that. So like editing, it's not my cup of tea. So if you like editing, this strategy number 9 works for you. If you don't like editing, it's not a good for you, because you have to do editing and upload. That work comes in. But it's not a fully automated as I send you an email today. I'm going to talk to you. Next one is automated method. Okay, can you pay attention, please? I think you need a break now. You take a break and fresh up and come back. Or you are eager to know. You're eager to start toward the next one. Okay, so strategy number 10 is basically a mixture of a few strategies which we discussed and fully automated. Okay, now this is what I'm excited to share with you, because this solved my problem. I don't have to show my face. I don't have to do any editing, and everything automated. And it's not few viewers. I can have millions of viewers coming in. So compilation of a Creative Commons is basically what are the steps you need to follow. Step number 1. So most important is choosing the right niche. So here is a right niche. You remember the right niche I put in on inverted commas. Common I always put it, because a niche for affiliate program is different, e-commerce is different, drop service is different, drop ship is different, social media influencer is different, and if you're going for a private label is different, if you're going for a master reseller right is different, and any of the business model, if you go, based on a business model, it has to be different, and your passion, interest, knowledge, experience is important as well, right? But here, when you say right niche, everything about views. Okay, everything about views. Most number of people who come and view, you get paid. Nothing else matters. It has to. Many people ask, is it necessary to have a passion-oriented niche? For this case, no, because you're not putting an effort. So you don't return energy. Why ask you to do a passion-oriented niche earlier? Because you have an energy. You need to put you like to do it. It's not. Here it's talking about views. But if you find your passion under this, nothing like it's great, because you work more and you make more money. That's the point. So step number one, choose the right niche for getting views. And right niche is here, number of views increase. Then go to step number two. So I'm discussing one strategy as a different steps, which mix with other strategies. Okay. Strategy number two, we discussed in the day one or a day two, choose the right niche. Those who don't know what is a niche is, I request you to go and watch the day two workshop about choosing the niche. And therefore, yesterday, I did around 150 examples of an e-commerce and affiliate marketing niche. Now, upcoming sessions, we'll be talking about social media influencers and e-commerce niches as well. So you can come back and attend that one, but I would recommend you to go and watch on day two and the day four yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, day four yesterday, we had an entire session on a niche part. Now, step two is a flip bubble with value. Why it is? Because you think about it as a kind of a digital real estate. A real estate, you are building a house to get a rent. And you not only look for a rent, you also want to increase your value of a property. Yes or no? So that's the reason commercial places increase. You know that I get a rent, because sometimes the rent and your depreciation of the value depends upon the very country you're from. You don't get much. Sometimes you don't get a value, but you get a value once your property is selling time, right? So here is an opportunity. One is you're taking a right niche to get a lot of views, and you're getting continuous revenue. Then go to a flipping model. So what are the benefits here? You remember the rule which we discussed, the normal market value, 36 times, right? So eBay stores into 36 times. Here can be 36 times or 24 times. You're making $1,000 a day from a YouTube channel. So you automatically, your YouTube channel price goes to 24,000. Okay, so think about it. So these two combinations are very, very important. So a flippable with value. So how do you find? Go to the flipping websites and find out what kind of a channel people are buying and what price they're buying. So you can find out that flippable value. Okay. Now, step three. This is quite difficult for you to easily understand, but it's not. And I'll show you all the things. I'll show you. For my mentors, I'm doing this one. You can also be part of. Please don't worry. So I'll a few people I'm practically show you and work with you, including I'm implementing this as well. It's not only that I'm teaching you. I told you most of the strategy which they've implemented. This is actually I'm implementing with you. So there's another concept like a Creative Commons compilation, Capturevids and compilation with a Creative Commons. Okay, what is it? Capturevids. So Capturevids is basically something you find and similar one. That's not exactly Capturevids. So you do a Capturevids and with a Creative Commons. That is just now we discussed strategy, right? The strategy which we discussed, that's a strategy to implement in step three. So step number one, step number two, and step number three. Step number three, Capturevids you should do based on your step number three. Only thing is editing portion, I'll tell you the solution. That's the portion we handle for. That's the reason we don't recommend strategy number 9 there, right? So strategy number 1, strategy number 6, and strategy number 9 make a third step. Now, fourth step, Capturevids and offshoring. So once you do Capturevids, you do an offshoring. So this is in a simple way. You find out a video and someone else do it for you. That's this method called Capturevids and offshoring. Now, that's an interesting factor. When you look at the video which I shown you earlier, why it has 11 videos? Some is in Chinese, some is in English, some is in Arabic, some in different languages. So, chapter number 9 when you do, and you can triple your profit with doing a multiple language. Okay. So now you do a Capturevids and offshoring with tripling the language. So step number 5, it is basically Capturevids and offshoring doing. Then sixth one, I automate with tools, which I'm going to show you. After this, I'll show you. Okay, some of the tools, an example I'll show you, and you can use so many tools out there. And this is an amazing thing. Okay, so you can choose that one. So you can automate with this tool. And step number 7, sync with YouTube algorithm. So never forget that. Never forget syncing with the YouTube algorithm. So this is the case, you copy in a way, in quote unquote copy, that is Creative Commons, and almost same kind of a view, you also get it. Almost same kind of a view, sometimes more than that view. You can see some of the videos when the Creative Commons has later created, YouTube has, you can go and experience this. Go to the Creative Commons area and you can find the videos. It's much more than the view of the original one. Okay, much more than the video's original one. So much more than the original one, which means the people copied got more money. So if you follow these rules, so never forget these rules. Step number 1, choose the right niche, and then go to the flippable one. That's you have to take it into consideration to make a long-term profit. And whatever money you're making in 24 hours, just for 24 times or 36 times, you can make money. Then do Capturevids and compilation with the strategy number 9 as in the creative area. Then go to Capturevids and offshoring, which is someone else will be doing. That's a method. Okay, Capturevids, something else you can do that way. So you don't have to edit here. So that's the reason. Step number 4, you are not doing. That's the point. So Capturevids and offshoring you are not doing. So you only kept doing a session number 4, and editing part you don't have to worry. You can do someone else do it for you. So Capturevids and offshoring method, you can use that way. Then same method, if someone else is doing, you can ask them to like the example of a cooking. Someone else making it to you as a non-veg. You can also ask them to do veg. You can also ask them to do organic, or you can also do fish and meat and vegetables. So it depends upon that, right? Similarly, you can have someone is doing a Capturevids and offshoring with they can do with multiple language the same video, because you can see most of the time when you watch. So multiple language it comes at, and multiple language, different language, more number of people views as well. So not only a limited to English audience, you can have a multiple. So same video with a different language with different keyword can be ranked in a different places. So you don't have to do an additional, an investment on it. That's a good thing. Okay, and you can completely automate with the tools, and it's a sync with sync. Okay, so completely auto. I'll talk to you some of the tools now itself, so you don't worry how it would be automated. And you can automate it completely. You don't have to do it. 30 minutes to 1 hour work is the thing which I told you. I never say always, I always say 4 to 6 hours, right? I'm talking 30 minutes to 1 hour time. There's enough for you to automate to have thousands of views on a daily basis for the video to have. And so based on what I'm talking about, is I sent you out a mail to all of you. I told you about it in March and April. Because of lockdown, with my friends I worked on, April he experimented. He is making with one video 100,000 plus, one video 70,000 plus, and there are 3-4 videos experimented, everything ranking. Same method we use here, and same method I'll show you with its help. I'll be implementing with that. Okay, so this is algorithm. Now examples of the tools, and some of you will have a lot of doubt on the tools how it can be automated. Now basically the title. So YouTube algorithm, when you study, the moment you upload the YouTube, the most important is the title, right? So quick ranking and unlimited stream of traffic is the title of video is the most important. Create a perfect title for your video by using the tools. Just click on a mouse, then you get a video coming there. The second one is, so that is actually automated again. So you don't have to think a lot. You put it that one, click that give you titles. So how the title to be uploaded, and which again the Capturevids you're giving, you just give out the video, so they will do for you. So you don't have to do. You give them tools to them, they'll use it for you. Okay. Now, and another thing is to rank in Google. The most important is a description. All of you know, to put in a keyword and description, and you can generate it in again automated. You don't have to write a description of yourself. That headache is not good. That's one of the biggest challenges when we do SEO, right? So you cannot do that one. Then you can also do keywords. Now, keyword research we find in SEO, right? So each video, we cannot go like, and one website is worth doing a keyword research. One small video, of course, when it has millions of viewers, it's worth doing. But most important thing is, it is how you automate that one, okay? And with the less time. So here, you can use automatic traffic keyword generator tools. We can use that one, okay? Now, YouTube trends are everything, right? So which is trending now? That's the most important thing. So discover what types of videos are trending. That's one thing. That you can also serve the same methods and way. Now, for example, COVID-19, how to take care of your hands and mouth. This part was trending. So similarly, you can actually similar videos again and again. We can do creative comment with compilation, and you can also do Capturevids as well. These two things we can do. Now, you can also check the video rank checker. That's important when you are finding a video, right? So instantly check track and grow ranking without complications or even a manual work. Automatically, you get a result on it. Okay. Keeping track of all your rankings are fundamental part, right? That's important. You need to keep a track which video ranking for you much on keeping the top. Someone searching for a top 10 dog, top 10 guitar, top 10 something. So you should rank. So top 10 is one of the normal common way people use it. So you can actually rank that one as well. Now, now another thing all of you know to rank in an SEO method, backlinks are the most important part, right? And backlink, you know that is expensive, and to get the right people to give you backlink is important, even for a search engine optimization. Think about a small video or a couple of videos or 10, 20, 30 videos. How difficult it will be for you to have it. So here you can have, what is it, backlink generation you can have. Okay. So automatically you get a backlink link. Your tools will give you backlink and you can implement. So again, it's an automation. You don't have to do it one. Okay. Now, another thing is the automatic link when you upload your video, hundreds of high quality backlinks. Now, the moment you upload, again, you're not uploading here. That's another thing I showed you. You can Capturevids and offshore, you can use it for uploading for yourself. To someone else do it for you. Okay. Now, so this, if you do, this is actually done for your models. Okay. And so this is okay. Now I'll go back and explain to you the two strategies and compile one. And this, what you're talking about, I'm doing for a mentors. This one, all my mentors actually we are doing. Actually, you can get in touch with them. So before that going part, I'll just explain to you once again, so you have a complete idea, and you can do the research about this, all the things what I spoke to you, everything with the screenshot or YouTube, everything is there. Okay, just so go to the first one, then you'll have a complete understanding on it. Okay. So now, as discussed, the strategy number one. So all of you understood that is something called creative common area, right? So you find out first is a compilation. The word I used is a compilations, right? So compilations, go to the video area and let's find out a video which is already ranking, which is ethical and legally right, no copyright issue. So millions of views, a video to find, use it tools, free tools like a Social Blade. So Social Blade will show you which are the things is the ranking higher. Okay, so that video, what you have to do, take it. But while doing, make sure that is you use the creative common area. So creative common area is very important, because then you don't have to worry about copy, because some other YouTube video when you download, you have a copyright issue. Creative common, you don't have issue. Millions of videos are there in the creative common area. And that creative common areas, you open it and bring it to the as attribution. So you can see various channels with the views, and make sure that double check it is before doing. You have a license. YouTube is written very clearly there. So it's a license there, and you publish that one into that filtering and publishing it. Here the drawback which we discussed in this method, you need to edit and upload it. In other method, you are not doing, either you automate or you're using a Capturevids and offshoring. That's a method you are doing on it. Okay. So it is almost the same, but only thing other one is as a less work to do. You can use the various tools like you want to do. And in between, you also should remember this. You don't forget the niche, because based on a niche, your channel play a major role, and your description, everything as a Google algorithm also as aligned that way. So niche is important, that aspect there. And depends upon music or a game, or depends upon what you wanted, you can have that one. Okay, so you track, like, you go and search in Google this way, top 10 strongest dot, top 10 musics, anything. So you can see a similar video coming out there. Okay. Now compilation of the Creative Commons and mixing with the other methods, other strategies is the next strategy. So these two things we do. Step number, choose the right niche, choose the flippable videos, which is long-term benefits, and you do Capturevids and compilation together, and doing an offshoring part, and triple with the languages, and automating the tools, and sync with the YouTube by using the tools. This is so simple. That's what I'm saying. YouTube is so simple to do for you. Okay. Now, so tools actually also I told you about. So now to algorithm to rank. That's one of the things you need to continue to do. SEO, like optimization, not SEO, optimization. So that's the reason you should use the tools for it. So otherwise, it's you need to work 2 to 3 hours. When the moment you use the tools, it's become easier for you, and everything is automatically captured and given to you. And you also get a backlink. So that means which video which you created, most of the time, other video may not be doing this way. So they're created for some other purpose and doing it, right? Now here, your intention is to getting a view and to getting money. So like rental you are getting. So you can use this route and do that one. Okay. So this one, how do you can have it is, you would like to do, so your mentors actually has the option. So mentees actually, this strategy, we are in the ADM, we are implementing this part of the 100 days and practically showing to the world that the parties works. So how you can part of it. So there is actually one done for you model. That's a simple thing, everyone. We are doing a kind of a offer part. How that model offer works for you, then I'll take a Q&A from you. Okay. So this is, first of all, this is not for everyone, because it's actually, as you know, this is not our primary activities. This is actually our 100 days of digital mastery program to get all the people attention that is, okay, we are here as a different company, provided strategies and technologies in an easier way. Common people, the non-technical people can do business. It's a part of our branding. Actually, in there are 100 days of this program is our branding part, right? So it's a limited offer. Please don't ask everyone, but it's only limited people. We can do that for you. We can do that for you free of cost. So, so channel with the monetization eligibility. That's one thing is a challenge for everyone, right? So this, as I mentioned to you, this one, when you're using your Capturevids, you get this. You don't have to do. This is also good for you. That's a good thing. Okay, so it's an automated again. So you don't have to. This is the time most of them will give up. You know, when they start exciting with the TV, with the video, and they try to do with so much of things, and usually they try with the social media. You go to friends and families, you go to your some other groups, you stack to the 300, 400, 500, 600, will not grow. You know, that's the one is subscription. And 4,000 watch hours is also become an issue most of the time. Now, combined with the Creative Commons with the different strategies we can do. Okay, so different strategies is including the Capturevids strategies we can do it. Okay. Now another thing is that you need a Google AdSense. Again with the Capturevids and offshore, you can do Google AdSense as well. So you don't have to apply and you get it done. Only thing is make sure that is your email ID used, because this is the money. And PayPal also, it's you need to. This two things you need to take care. It is because someone else doing for you. It has to be in your name, right? It has to be, because this is the money, so you cannot give it out. So make sure that is Google AdSense account also and PayPal account also with you. Okay. Then tools for to increase the viral and the view possibility of the videos, provide with you, and strategic consulting to make other source of revenue. This one, as I told you, other 9 methods. Once you have a YouTube channel, you have a videos over there, you have a views getting there. Once you started, you have a Google AdSense account, you have a PayPal account. So then what is stopping you to do other thing? So if you have a time, you want to make more money, you can do other 9 things. It's up to you. But I spoke to you about the automated one. That's what everybody wanted. Less time, more money. That's what I said. But you want to make more money, you have time. Definitely, I recommend you to do other one. And we, our consultant, will provide you other source of revenue to provide. Okay. And I recommend, as I told you, around 30 minutes to 1 hour of work per day. Guarantee of a minimum $100. It's minimum, okay? As I mentioned to you. So how do you get this free? You upgrade to any of our premium member. You can actually get this free. But you have to come through a mentee. So because it's basically a mentee program, to our mentor program. So because, you know, this is which I brought this idea because now all the mentors was asking, you know, mentees are asking questions to our mentors. So okay, you are doing a mentoring. So what are your credibility? Have you made money online? So this problem, I want to solve it by October. So October onwards, when we go across the globe as a flagship projects across the globe, so all our mentees have 100+ mentors. So already have a track record of the thing. So e-commerce track record, affiliate markets are time taking. So this is a shortcut, right? So you can easy making to all the mentors to making this one. So you can talk to the mentors and get this all the thing. Okay, so get in touch with your mentor. That's a first thing, and you can contact, or you can also contact directly branding consultant Misiva with this number, or you can also talk to Mr. Tahir. If you are not in touch with me, I saw so many emails and WhatsApp saying that is your no other mentors allotted to you. So in this case, so I'll just tell you what you get it, how you can easy to be part of it. And as of course, you are a mentor, easy for you to get this one, and you can be part of a mentor. I can do that one, and for you, and it's a done for you model. Done for you means you don't know how to do, because as I mentioned, it is otherwise it's a very difficult. People give up immediately because your channel is not reaching the event application eligibility. The 12 months time, this is reaching, is not happening. This is again done for you. You get a channel with 1,000 subscription and 4,000. 40,000 is a watch match hours will be there. Now, the combined with the Creative Commons video strategies also will be there, and we also give you Google AdSense account with a PayPal account. This you need that's the time you need to activate your PayPal. There's a verification process. It's a Google AdSense also. It's a verification process. That's the only thing is you should do majorly. Other thing you're involving is choosing a niche and everything is perfect. But done for you model, not necessary. Even once you start making money, you can also think about another channel. I'm looking for all of you to start 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 channels. Because one channel is making money, you can have multiple channels and multiple videos. So one time you learn this, you can do duplication, right? This is exactly the thing. And we also give you introduce you to the tools, and with the training with the tools, we'll provide you how to use the tools, how to automate this. So once you know how to set up with your system, the tools, it's easy for you. And since most of the thing is a cloud-based, some of the tool will be installation-based. Both we will do it for you and do that. Now, other revenues part of this, and this is what we do. This is a part of our ADM Champion PPTs, so ADM Champion program. As you know, ADM Champion 100, ADM Champion 1000, ADM Champion 500. So we recommend all the portion of this one. This is it's allowed in this one. Okay. Now, I believe this all of you got an idea. So I know this topic is slightly quite one of the strategies quite good. So I thought of taking not only the mastermind group, some of the questions from you, I'll try to take it. So please note down these numbers. If you would like to be part of it, you can actually contact Ms. Eva or Tahir to get the details about it. Okay. So I'll open for a Q&A now. You can ask the questions. Before that, because if I thought of discussing with you about the tools initially, so I might lose the time. So I postponed all the tools. So I told you about a thumbnail. You can have like a Canva. You can go and do a thumbnails part, and Canva give you a lot of other facility. If you're using a strategy number 8, not the strategy number 10, where you can have you are ready to upload, you can do. Same thing I also told you about Yonto. You can also use it. So everything you can see. That these are the tools you can use easily, and it's become, and even you can offer a video on demand. You can offer a live webinars. You can also per pay, click per view. You can charge them, and with free and premium method you can have, freemium method you can have, and everything. Your thumbnail making part is the part of the tool is easy. If you are doing all the things, it's like a Canva. I think most of you may be using the Canvas as well. Okay, so this is about I want to talk to you. This is so thank you so much. I believe it is all of you got it. Now I'll take the questions for a couple of questions here. Then we'll go to the mastermind group. Okay. You want to ask questions? You can please. Just now, so many information now. Yeah. Thank you so much. So good. Yeah. You liked the ideas. This is great. Okay. Yeah. So please shoot me the question in the chat. I'll take the questions here. Okay. How to add an advertisement? You don't have to add advertisement. It is actually when you monetize, automatically will come. But you can fix the places, as I mentioned. It is so once you take it, will show you how to do that one. Okay. When doing Capturevids and offshore and multiple language, do we have to pay? Yes. Okay. It says depends upon the tools and the thing you use it. A multiple language usually it's available maybe around the tools which I shown you. It's $17 per month. You can do unlimited. So Capturevids and everything, which is actually first 10 videos to 100 videos is a free. 10 videos to 100 videos is free. After 100 videos, you need to pay. So 10 to 100, I say. Some of the niche, they give you 10. Some of them give you 100. Depends on the niche again. So 10 videos to 100 videos comes to you free. After that, you decide to pay or not. That's it. Okay, you don't have to do. Even a multiple language, they don't charge you. Okay, up to 100. Okay. Yeah, any other thing? Yeah, same. How can I get a YouTube channel with the monetization? Same method. So at the moment to become a premium member with us, we'll give you channel as well. Okay, hope you have got that. No? Is it possible to edit and upload any of the YouTube videos without any copyright? Not all. Or Creative Commons, it is possible. Yeah, that's the reason I told you. You have to have a Creative Commons, then you can upload. Okay, it's an important point. Creative Commons, you must use it. Okay. What is a black link? It's not a black link, it's a backlink. It's a backlink is a process for you to rank, to provide, what do you call for that? To rank in a Google or Google in a search engine optimization algorithm. That exactly is part of. Okay. How do you promote the channel? You have, I told you about 9 things, 9 methods you can promote. But this method, I'm not asking you to promote. You do, and people come to you. So it's like a search engine optimization method. You don't have to promote. You don't have to go. See, of course, you do additional is a better, no issues. But you are not doing it. You don't have to do because it is algorithm gives you ranking. Do you think because the promotion of the Doodoo Shack got it this much? No. It is this nature of that kept it on it. That's the way they got it. That's my point. It's not that. Okay. Done for you model is mentors as well as AOP participants. Can you please elaborate on Capturevids? What are the tools there to make it automated other than Yondo and Canvas? Okay, Yondo and Canvas not an automated tools. It is basically make you easier tools. Okay, but other tools which I told you about it, which are actually free. It's make you free to do not to do anything. It's automatically everything. As I mentioned in the PowerPoint, we do it. And this is for a mentors can choose. And if the mentors are not taking, those who are upgrading as any of the premium mentees can also get it done. Mentors can give it that one. Okay. Yeah, and AOBB people, those who are not got any other offer, any upgraded member do not taken any other offer can also choose that. If they already got other offer, they cannot take AOBB and this one. Now they already taken AOBB, you cannot take it. Okay. Okay. Now, can we use this video tomorrow? Oh, this video for tomorrow? Okay. Today onwards, you will have a premium segment. You can have a video. You can watch again. What I have to do, get more details, how to subscribe to premium. They will help me a detailed data set. Yes, of course. You can talk to the mentors. They will give you that model on. Okay. Creative model video will give you money. Yes, any video will give you money based on advertisement, right? It is not just you. How do I say? You do this one. Okay, it's the advertisements. So Creative Commons will give you. Okay. Google AdSense is automation tool. It's not an automation. Google AdSense is basically a kind of an affiliate program which you can Google pay you money based that share the revenue of the revenue which you're doing. So you can do anything Google AdSense. You can attend a session on a Google AdSense monetization day this week or next week we'll be doing. You may attend on that, how to create a Google AdSense. But in this case, we will set up a Google AdSense for you. Okay. How can I be part of done for you model? As I mentioned, 2 options, either contact mentors or the numbers I mentioned, you can contact them. Okay. Can you give us some more clarification of Capturevids? Okay, Capturevids is basically the terminology used for something you find out and do similar one. So you do here is a Creative Commons video you do, then do Capturevids. That's called a Capturevids. Then someone else is doing for offshoring part. Okay. Should we post videos in your YouTube channel? In our YouTube channel? Yeah, of course, your channel. This is a done for you model. You also get a channel. You don't have to create another channel for you. Automation tools, I have given a few examples because I cannot endorse everyone is one tools. Depends on the ranking you have to do. That one is actually 2 or 3, like a Canva, Yonto, and there are so many tools you can choose and buy. Many things are Google add-ons. Many things there in Google Marketplace. You can online, you will also get it. But when it's done for you, we'll set it and give it to you. You want to continue with the same tool, you can do, or you can also take it as any other thing. And once you're in the industry, you keep doing it. Okay. Capturevids, no, Capturevids actually. It's not a woods. Capturevids is a different. It's a movie actually. It's a Capturevids is a method doing it. Okay. Capturevids and offshoring, it is basically you, the word terminology is like, Creative Common. What is a Creative Common word? So commonly created for everyone can use. That's the word YouTube use. Similarly, with Capturevids and offshoring is you identifying that kind of thing, and someone else is some other place doing for you. That's it. That's as simple it is. Okay. I need a YouTube channel with a monetization. What are the procedures? Please contact the mentors or the numbers which I show you. Please contact, and they will get it done for you. Can you tell me some automatic backlink, title maker, description maker, traffic generator, link release? So in the done for you, we are using so many tools. You can search the same thing in Google. You get a lot of list of, there are hundreds and thousands of tools are available. These all tools are available. Once you are familiar with the industry, you get that. Okay. Done for you system can guarantee money. Yeah, of course. Done for you system will guarantee as ADM champion $100, ADM champion 1,000. Also, we guarantee that one. This is, it will be that. Okay, this is a 100% guaranteed. Okay. For becoming a premium member, how much the premium member, you can choose the website, the different, start from $997 onwards. It is a different packages are there in the website. You can look into it. Is it mandatory to enable monetization for creating Google AdSense? Yes, it is mandatory. Okay. For becoming a premium member, how much is that? I told you, a Capturevids website, it's a process actually. Capturevids is a process to do. That's a process. Okay, it's not a tool. Okay. Without backlink, without backlink also will be, see, that is actually SEO process. Not like in a SEO, we need to do 200 factor to influence the Google. But 100 is enough, right? So similarly, all the option which I mentioned is not necessary, but it is their part of the done for you model. So we did that for you. Okay. Is it necessary that at the time making a channel, we need to specify that we are doing a Creative Commons compulsions? Necessary the time of making a channel? Not necessary. That is nothing to do with it. Even later when you're uploading the video, also not necessary. Only YouTube check that your video is coming from Creative Commons or not. If it is not Creative Commons, you should have a copyright issue. If it is a Creative Commons area, you don't have to do anything. What are the basic things of freelancing? Shortcut, please. Basic thing of freelancing, go to any other freelancer website. I think I would prefer you to asking about YouTube today, as I started telling out today all about YouTube, right? So that's what it's doing. Okay. Now, since I'm ready content creator on YouTube, so if I upload the videos which is from outside, I might lose my credibility. So in that case, should create another channel, right? What would you? Yeah, exactly. Another channel is better. So I told you my friend who introduced me to this, he cracked this algorithm and doing it is, he has a 4 or 5 different channels in different niche. That's multiple channel is a good idea, but one AdSense account is fine. Okay, you can do. And that's because of time I did not speak to you today about something called a branded channel. You can also have branded channel, the same format, but you might get confused because I'm talking today completely about you are not going on a video. You are not showing your face, but you're already creating a content. You already have a branded. You can also do the same formula with the stats number 9, but you make a look a video of already there, which is ranked. Same formula applicable for you, but you create your own content. That's not automated. Here it's automated. Okay. What are the minimum subscriber to get paid? So 1,000 subscribers, done for you model come with you 1,000 subscription. Is there any cost for done for you? No, it's absolutely free. Only we are giving to the premium members, or you have to be mentor with us. Okay. Will done for you model, this model, the strategy number 9, it's $100 is guaranteed. This method it's part of 100 days digital mastery program. You know that 100 days of digital mastery program has $1,000 reward, and in the October 7th to November 7th, that period definitely you'll make. But YouTube actually you can start next week also. I mean, at the earliest you can do. Okay. How to open a PayPal account? Easy. Go to paypal.com and open an account. There's if you wanted a help for it, there's a payment gateway coming in next week, so you can do that one as well. Okay. Please mention 9 models name. Which models? I'm not sure. You just ask me once again, please, Fahmita. And you mentioned 400 or so, but presentation chart, maybe the point mark is not there. Okay, that is 4,000 hours. Actually, minutes there matter sent to hours. That's the reason. Okay. So please tell me something about AdSense. So AdSense is you record to open a Google account to monetize this one. So if you don't know affiliates, it's better to take this and we'll give you AdSense account also for you. Okay. Without premium membership, we can make money. Of course you can. This all the thing done for you. You instead of done for you, you can do yourself. All this method is very clearly explained to you. You can do yourself. You can implement this method. You go take the notes. Go and find out everything. I put a screenshot. You've seen a screenshot, so you can go and check it and do useful. Other one is we set it for you to run on it. Okay. How can we increase the subscribers without being a premium? But there are different methods people use it. As I told you, it's quite hard. According to me, when you ask me SEO, email marketing, social media is the hardest for me. It's more work and less result, and plus a lot of things you have to involve in that one. Okay. Okay. How can we increase subscription without this? I told you how to be a mentor. For mentor, tomorrow you join us. Tomorrow we are doing how to become a consultant, how to become a trainer, how to become a mentor. The session's completely about that, so you can join tomorrow on it. Okay. How can we increase subscriber without being a premium member? So again, it's like 9 models of YouTube monetization, which was mentioned in the beginning of the session. It is there in the PowerPoint. Which is some other time we will discuss again. It is not the day. Today we actually have automation, YouTube automation, because that is not automation. You have to do. That is there in the notes. You can, each one is, that's so many videos are in YouTube. All the 9 way, you put the same thing in a YouTube. You don't record a live session like this to attend. This 2 things which I spoke to you, especially the second one, you don't get it on YouTube. You don't get it on, because I tried to have it to so many other people experience that. Nobody, you don't get it. No one, as for my knowledge, up to Creative Commons compilation, I've seen some of the people, YouTubers is done. But the second one, no one has done it. Okay, I've not seen anyone. Okay, apart from my friend is doing it. Okay. AdSense need a website? No, not record. PayPal is not from it. How can we create? We'll create it for you. Don't worry. So if you don't have a PayPal in your country, don't worry. That's another done for you model. We'll create a PayPal and give it to you. How to add a different language on a single video? Not a single video. Same video. You make another video, another language. So that gives you more views, right? Same videos, no. Same video over then another language. Triple it with. That's what I use it. Triple it with the other languages. Okay. Can we post affiliate link description in a Creative Commons video? Yes, you can do description. Anything is here. Everything is kind of your videos only. I appreciate you to speaking continuously 100 minutes. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll take a couple of questions and then we'll go to the mastermind group. Okay. How to create a YouTube channel? You go through the notes. I just passed this faster because it is either you to go to YouTube and type how to how to create a YouTube channel, or you can also go to the the PowerPoint which I mentioned, all the 9 stuff. You can go through that one. Okay. You're repeating to get ready book and a pen, but nothing to write down and does not give you time and write down. I'm sorry about the speed, but that's the reason I went back again. I know some of you always tell me that I'm quite fast. That's the reason I went back again. I explained to you step by step, because everything connected, not one after other. So when we say step 1, step 2, step 3, so simultaneously. So if I don't do it, you lose the focus on it. That's the reason. So now you can now you have a doubt, you can go back and use this PowerPoint presentation, download from the system, and you can go through that one. Okay. Yeah. Can you please tell a YouTube name of your friend? It's there in the screenshot. The screenshot I shown you, it's a same screenshot, and you can also go to Social Blade. You can actually find it. So very clearly you can see that. Okay. Does AOBB include the done for you? Also, no, it is a separate one. Okay. Can you please tell the YouTube name of your, that I already told you about, you can find out the same screenshot you can use. Can we add more ads in the same video? Yes, of course. That is too much of video is not a good idea. More than 10 minutes of video you make it, you can add more number of video. But too many videos is also not, advertisement also not a good idea, because other people get irritated. So people should watch, right? So that's one. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If you get watch time or 1,000 subscribers before 1 year, can we still get monetized? Yes, you can get monetized. So as soon as you have that. Okay. Numbers again, please. Okay, Tahir or Iba, can you just type your numbers? Can you type your numbers and your email IDs? And now you can have that. PPT slide will be sent us by mail. No, you need to go to the website, adm.qa, and you can download from there. Suppose I make a video and it's viewed by 100 persons. Will I get money? If it's so, how much? Depends. I told you about the calculation there. It depends upon the niche, depends upon the view, depends upon advertisement revenue. It is a 55% is with Google, 45% is with you. And this depends. It's only one calculation there in the beginning, the same way you get on it. Okay. So you can see the Ibas and Tahir number. You can contact them if they want. Okay. From where we could find most searched YouTube niche. So one is actually few channels I given example, for around 15 niches I given. Plus you can also search through the Social Blade, the tools will give you a number of views over there. How to work on multiple language on YouTube. I'm not sure what the question is about it. Okay. Minimum how many videos do we need to upload in a week? This, the done for you, we'll give you 10 to 100 in the minimum. From 10 to 100, as I told you, it depends upon the niche you get a videos. And it's a more number of video you're uploading is more because YouTube also rank more number of video you do videos. So if you are using a Capturevids and offshoring, then you can say the frequency. They do once in a week, 5, 10 videos. Now, if you're doing yourself per day 1, 2 days in a 1, or a week in 3, 4, like that, you can decide if you're doing strategy number 9. Okay. Numbers again, actually, Tahir, can you copy paste? And the Tahir is below that number is coming. Okay. Does YouTube revenue changes from location? Yeah, there's a location changes. Slight changes will be there in the location part. Okay. Usually what PayPal is a PayPal option is compulsory. Yes, that is most of the cases is necessary, but other bank transfer facilities also available on it. Okay, but PayPal done for you model we set up a PayPal also for you. It will be very easy. It will be automated. So that's again it's good. Everything you don't have to work. So okay, everything is you get a login and you can handle that one. Okay. If AOB people haven't selected an option, then they can choose done for you, right? And actually, no, AOB we actually closed today, and they cannot choose it as actually. And this is actually a separate one. Okay, but if they are not taken option, like they're not got anything free, like the people upgraded people did not taken anything, so they can have it on. Okay. Okay. Any other things? I believe it is actually. It was a good session. I think all of you, I really enjoyed interacting with you. This is the first time I presented the strategies. I'm quite excited. I'm doing with you. This is we'll be doing, and there are many mentors and mentees. I'm looking forward to implement this and showing a real result by October, November time, and many of the people are taking this one. And now the implementation strategies we are going to discuss about in the mastermind chat group. You can join me there and we will discuss in detail there. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. I look forward to tomorrow to join. Tomorrow we have another opportunity which all of you are talking about. All of you keep asking about a freelancing opportunity, part-time opportunity, and without website, without doing some work I can do. Can I make money? Then you have to join tomorrow. It's that's the day. Tomorrow we'll be discussing about the various kinds of opportunities. Okay. Thank you so much. And it's been a wonderful day, and I'm quite excited to moving ahead with the done for you option. And I see you tomorrow. Thank you.